So just a quick update on how the turkeys are doing. These guys are growing super fast. They're healthy. So far, you know, we're 4 for 4, so that's great. But what I want to do for this video is show you a couple things about using turkeys to manage weeds. So we move this tractor every couple days, and I'm just going to move it towards me. But I want to point out a couple things. Number one, to see what they will do with weeds. So for example, this all right here is this reddish stuff is sheep sorrel. This is tansy, a young common tansy. And this right here is hawkweed. Okay, hawkweed. And then there is, let's see, yep, and there's some plantain, which, you know, a lot of these are very useful. Plantain's very useful. But the hawkweed and the tansy, that stuff really likes to take over. So let's do an experiment and see if these turkeys will help us take care of it. All right, I've got all these guys moved, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to come back tomorrow and see how they did with hawkweed, tansy, sheep sorrel, and plantain, just to get an idea of how turkeys can be used to help manage weeds. So we'll bring this video back again tomorrow. I'm coming back to the spot where we basically did the turkey experiment with weeds and see how they did. And I've moved them already, so this is obviously moving one length. So we're going to take a look at this area, which we looked at before, and we noticed a few things. So one, like the sheep sorrel, it looks like they kind of just trampled it. They didn't do much with that at all. And that's fine by me because that's an excellent pollinator attractor, so don't really care about that. In here, if you're from the last video, there was some young tansy here and there. I don't see any of it. So they really like the young tansy, which is really good. Some of the older stuff they'll ignore. But probably the best part about this is that hawkweed. So here's some hawkweed, and it's in various places. They have chewed off all the flowers on that and really ate that down really well, which is super encouraging. Now the plantain, which again is a very useful plant, but it was not quite in the tractor, but it was close. And so you can see kind of, you know, they nibbled at it a little bit. So that's good. And then if we take a look at what they're doing now, they just are foraging like crazy, going after all that stuff in there, all the grasses, and like I said, some of the hawkweed, which is really good. That alone makes me very happy. And like I said, some of the young tansy, so that's good to go. So turkeys for managing weeds, big win.